As the owner of a roofing company, you're probably asking yourself the question, how do I rank at the top of Google Maps on the first page of search and now in these AI search results on things like ChatGPT, Perplexity, or the Google AI Overview report? In this video, I'm going to walk you through the example of how companies are able to rank for terms like roofing company in Nashville, Tennessee. Now, before we jump in, I do just want to say here at MarketKeep, we offer a free SEO evaluation report that walks you through your website and how it's currently ranking and utilizing its local on-page and off-page SEO strategies. So if that's something that you're interested in, just fill out the form and we'll send over a video just like this within 24 hours that outlines exactly what's going on with your website and where you can make improvements. But that being said, let's jump right into the example roofing company in Nashville, Tennessee. So here we have the example roofing company in Nashville, Tennessee. And what we're looking at is just trying to understand what the first page of search looks like. So this is Google Guaranteed, which I'm highlighting right here with my cursor, and that is a form of Google Ads. Then you have what's called the Google 3-Pack, which I'm highlighting right here with Music City Roofers, Don Kennedy Roofing, and Mid-South Construction. And that's controlled by an element of what we call local SEO, and primarily your Google business profile. Finally, as you scroll past the maps, then you start to see the first 8 slots of a Google search result, and that's controlled by elements of what we call on-page SEO and off-page SEO. Now, before I jump into explaining the 3 differences between those SEO tactics, I first just want to give you a quick idea of the click distribution for the search term roofing contractor near me. And this is kind of just showing you how people engage with the first page of search results. Now, what I'm highlighting is showing you just the average breakdown according to Ahrefs of how people search and click on the search term roofing contractor near me. So 40% of people click on organic search results only, which is search engine optimization or SEO. 3% of people click on both paid and organic search results. 5% of people click on paid only search results, and then there's 52% of people that have no idea what they're doing and they're not clicking on anything at all. So why even search, right? But I think it kind of goes to show you that while Google AdWords is definitely a vital option to get the phone ringing today, search engine optimization over time is always the best play for growing your business. So how do you get to the first page of search results? Well, I'm going to start with on-page SEO since I think that's what most small business owners associate search engine optimization with. So to figure out how your website is performing or how a competitor site is performing, one of the best things that you can do is go to a website, and in this case I'm going to select Bill Reagan Roofing Company. I'm going to go to their domain, I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to go back to Google and I'm going to type in site : and then enter the website address. From there, we're going to see all of the pages that Google is indexing and is including in their search ranking reports for their company. So what stands out to me is the fact that they're utilizing long tail keywords. So you have things like Nashville Roofing Company listed in their meta tag title as well as their meta description and then within the content of the page itself too. And I think that's the most important part to search engine optimization, making sure that each page of your website has a dedicated SEO keyword. That SEO keyword is listed in the meta tag title, meta description, and then throughout the text of the website as well. What I also appreciate about Bill Reagan Roofing Company is as we click through onto the content and I just do like roofing company in Nashville, you can see just where they're listing their SEO keyword. It's in the H1 title tag, it's in the first paragraph of their text, and then it's also kind of just a little bit further down on their text as well. And I think these are all really important opportunities that businesses need to understand in order to rank on the first page of search results. Not only that, but a company like Bill Reagan has done a very good job of building out what we call local landing pages. So you can even see other pages devoted towards cities and towns that they want to be able to rank within. And I think, again, that is a very important aspect of on-page SEO. You need a dedicated keyword for all the services that you offer, and each service should have its own individual page. But then furthermore, if you're trying to rank for a term like roofing company in maybe like 10 to 15 towns, you need 10 to 15 landing pages for roofing company in XYZ area. Then you have to think about roof repair in XYZ area. And I think those are things that most people overlook, but it's such a small thing to do with your website, but it makes such a big impact when it comes to search visibility and ranking on the first page of Google. So always make sure that each page of your website has a dedicated keyword, that keyword is listed in the meta tag title, the meta description, and then throughout the text of that page as well. That's going to help you the most when it comes to on-page SEO. Now, the second way that you can get to the first page of search, and I think really where people interact the most now, right, because they're too lazy to scroll past the Google Maps, is with local SEO. And that's primarily centered around what is called a company's Google business profile. So to figure out how your website is doing or how your Google business profile is performing, all you need to do is search your business's telephone number, and it should pull up what is called your Google Knowledge Panel. And in this case, I wanted to show you Don Kennedy Roofing. Yes, they're doing a fantastic job with 651 Google reviews, and a large part of being able to rank within the Google 3-pack is reviews, but there are other things that they're doing a great job with as well. And I think these are things that we want you to be aware of too. So there's 3 other things, maybe 4, that we would suggest. The first is making sure that you upload photos consistently. Just like Facebook or Instagram, the more photos you upload, the better the platform's going to perform, right? But it's not just uploading photos, it's how you upload photos. So for instance, if I was to kind of look at this photo that was uploaded, a great title for this photo should have been gutter cleaning in Nashville, Tennessee. Or if I look at this photo from Don Kennedy, I would look at like commercial roof replacement in Nashville, Tennessee. If you can give your photos an SEO friendly name, it's going to help you within ranking in the Google 3-pack. The second thing we want you to take advantage of is something called Google Posts. Google Posts are a great opportunity to provide companies or provide your customers with updates, offers, and then promotions. In this situation, I think they did a great job of asphalt roof in Bethesda. I think that is a small detail, but again, it's giving them, Don Kennedy, an SEO keyword within their Google business posts that's going to help them rank within that area. As you go further down, you can also kind of start to see that too with like roof inspections or commercial property and commercial roofing. And I think these are things that people, again, overlook, but it goes a long way in helping them to rank within the Google 3-pack. The third thing that we want you to take advantage of, which we don't really see right here, is something called questions and answers. So as the owner of a profile or the manager of a Google business profile, you can actually submit your own questions and respond with answers to them to help you with your search engine optimization and getting into the Google 3-pack. So questions that typically come up in a contact form, on the phone, or just like in an initial appointment with somebody, those are all great things to post to your Google business profile and respond with answers to, because you know those are things that people are searching. So if you could take advantage of your questions and answers section, it can go a long way in helping you rank. Now, the fourth and final thing that we will cover within local SEO is something called your Edit Services and Products tab. Now, that's an opportunity where, as a business owner or a manager, you can submit your services and the products that you carry to help you rank further in search results. Now, again, SEO is very important with that. So if we wanted to do, like, if you had Certainteed shingles, for instance, that you carry, you should do Certainteed shingles. And then in the description, you could kind of say, as a roofing company, we carry Certainteed roofing shingles for homeowners in Nashville, Tennessee, and the surrounding areas, yada, yada, yada. But the more you can be descriptive, the better your search visibility is going to be within the Google 3-pack. And again, the more reviews you have, the better it is. And as long as you're responding to those reviews too, it does carry some weight. So that's how you can focus on-page SEO and local SEO. Now, the last thing I'm going to cover is something called off-page SEO, which really helps you to increase what's called your website's domain authority and how much easier it can be to rank for a search term. So if we looked at a term like roofing company in Nashville, Tennessee, we understand that it might be a little bit difficult to get to the first page of search. And in theory, you need about 45 other websites to link back to you to get to that first page of Google search results. So how are companies doing this? A majority of them are using what we call local citations. Now, the thing about off-page SEO is it does leave a paper trail, so it's really easy to kind of figure out. So if I looked at going back to like Don Kennedy Roofing, for instance, they have 177 websites that are linking back to them, and that's helping them to rank higher for a term like roofing company in Nashville, Tennessee. Where they're getting those backlinks from are just different websites where they can list their business's name, address, and telephone number. So you can see here they have a backlink from a term called, or a website called expertise.com, and it's saying that, hey, they're one of the best roofers in Tennessee, right? If I kind of scroll down a little bit further and we looked at 3 best rated, again, another example of a website that's promoting them as one of the top roofing contractors in Nashville, Tennessee. So it's really just a matter of kind of finding these websites, looking through the opportunities and figuring out which ones are best for you. A lot of people will take a look at off-page SEO and just say, well, if I just get as many backlinks as I can, that should be good enough. That's not what we're saying. It's more about quality versus quantity. So you don't see a lot of websites for Don Kennedy Roofing that don't refer back to the roofing category. And I think that's really important as you're kind of going through this project, is to understand that there are certain websites that are going to help you out more than others. So in this case, they're taking a good advantage of that. Now, again, if this is something that you are interested in learning more about for your particular business and you wanted to get a free SEO evaluation report, it is something that we offer here at MarketKeep. Just fill out the SEO evaluation report and we'll send back a video just like this. But hopefully you found this video helpful, and I wish you the best of luck with your business. Thanks a lot and take care.